Hello everybody, and welcome to some old school RuneScape Ironman. I have decided what I want to do. My next goal is a long term goal, but along the way I'm going to complete other goals that are in my mind. For the long term goal, I want to get the Quest Cape. Now, I know the Quest Cape's not the best cape in the world, but it's a cape I want. For the simple fact that I'd have really high stats, I would have very high have the access to everything. I would just have the know-how to do where everything is, and I'd probably be more prepared to take on some bosses, some stuff like that. Right now, as it currently stands, I don't think I could take on any boss. I don't think actually I would probably be recommended to take any bosses on. But since the last video I've recorded, I've gotten 60 attack. I trained at the sand crabs. It didn't take too long. I did record a video on it, but then my computer decided to destroy that video. Well, it deleted it in retrospect. It wasn't so nice, but then I decided I was going to just tell you guys I achieved 60 attack. And now I'm going to work on getting the Quest Cape. To get the Quest Cape, I'm going to have to get my stats up. So I need 65 defense, and I need 69 Slayer, so I'm trying to train those both. I'm already good for strength and attack. HP doesn't really matter, but it would be really nice to get that up really high. I need 60 range and 66 magic. I also need 50 prayer. I know I need 50 rune crafting, but I'm going to go for 54 for the simple fact that I can rune craft law runes. That's the only reason I've taken on this task. This task is probably about, I give a 4 out of 10. If any of you guys ever get this, I mean, for Ironman, it can be really good if you're kind of beginning and you're going to train range, because you could just stand across the water, attack them, and they drop law runes, so you could teleport around, stuff like that. But I don't know. Even on my main, I wouldn't take this task, for the simple fact that these things can hit really high. They can hit up to like 7s and 8s through some armor, and they're just pretty annoying. Like, I just got hit a 7. Now, granted, I don't have rune on, I have mithril, but it's still, they're able to hit pretty high, a lot higher than most monsters you slay. But luckily, I mean, with my weapons, especially the dragon dagger, I can spec them really hard. A lot harder than what they can hit me. So, I don't know, I just find it very useful killing these guys. Plus, they're pretty good experience. They have lots of health. And I'm just hoping that the next task I get is a good one, and something that drops law runes also. That's one thing that I kind of have a struggle getting is law runes, so I'm thinking about getting my rune crafting up. Especially if the next task is something I have to train magic with. It'd probably be worthwhile to get my rune crafting up. If at all possible, I'm going to try and melee most tasks, just so that I don't have to train magic and defense. I mean, when it probably comes to magic, I'll probably just train it. If it's something that has to be attacked from afar, I'll probably train with range. But I would really like to get 70 range so I can wield the crystal bow. Since I will be unlocking it via quest, it would be very nice to have, as obviously it doesn't take any weapon, any ammo, so it's nothing to worry about with that. I know the range cape does act like an accumulator, and I believe there's a quest I can complete. I think it's called Lost City? No, Lost Tribe. I just completed Lost City. What the hell am I thinking? Lost Tribe is a quest I should complete, as it gives me the bone crossbow and bone bolts, which are crossbow and bolts I've used since the beginning of RuneScape. Well, my main account. Back in the day, I used that, and I thought it was the best crossbow. And I never understood why no one used the bolts, because they were always so dirt cheap. And then I realized when I went to go try and attack something, because I was fighting stuff like guards, and I was hitting really nice and high. And then I went to go fight black dragons with it, and all of a sudden it's like 0, 0. like 10, and it's like, oh, they're not that good. No wonder no one uses these. But I still like them. They're really nice bolts. They're really cheap compared to other bolts. Well, I guess for Iron Man, can you fletch broad bolts? I think you could buy the components to fletch them. I still don't think that's that cheap. I mean, broad bolts do hit pretty good, but I don't know if they'd be worthwhile. I definitely have to get my mining and smithing up. I need 60 mining and I need 65 smithing. Now, smithing I'm not too worried about, because I know I can complete Family Crest and I get gold ore into it. It's the one I'm worried most about is fire making. Fire making and hunter are the two skills I'm not too happy with. I don't like them. Fire making, I got 33 for the Harpy Bugs Lantern, and I haven't used it anything yet. I know that Vanica can assign them, because Brent has been assigned them. So I'm surprised I haven't gotten them as a Slayer assignment. Kind of glad, actually, because they're on Chromaha and far, far from a bank. I probably should complete the Pirate's Treasure quest. There's so many quests I should complete, just for the simple fact that they make something easier to do or places easier to get to. And obviously with those in mind, a lot of quests would be useful for that factor. But also along the way of getting that quest cape, I would really like to get a few 99s. And I'm really leaning towards attack and strength. I don't know what the magic cape does. I didn't look that one up. I just know the attack cape allows you to fight Cyclops for free, and the strength cape allows you to teleport there. So literally, I can go train as Cyclopses, getting my defense up. And I think the defense cape acts like a ring of life, so that's actually a really good cape to go kill like bosses with. Of course, if you have a whole inventory of food, and a boss hits you really hard, and all of a sudden you go down to 10% of your health, it's gonna kind of suck when you're just beginning a trip, you know. But there are some cool factors of the capes, and a few of them I quite would like. Especially getting the range cape. I do know of some of the new items, I just don't know how to obtain them. For instance, I know there's a blowpipe. I have no clue how to get it. I think it's Zulrah. I don't know how to fight that thing. I don't even know what a Zulrah is aside from a snaky. It's a giant snake. That's all I saw on the wiki. But it didn't say to drop the blowpipe. Huh. It looked like it. I mean, it matched it in color. I was just looking at money-making guides for my main at the time, and that's how I stumbled upon it. It's really good money. Yeah, I thought they nerfed it. I don't think about it. I wonder how it is for Iron Man. I need to find some way of getting pure ascent. Quite a lot of pure ascent without having to struggle to get it. Because, really, I hate these stupid things. Alright. I think as it currently stands, I don't have much pure ascent. Yeah, I have 141. I mined it all myself, obviously, because I don't know what the heck to kill that drops pure ascent. I'll have to look it up after this. But pure ascent can be useful to get, as I can runecraft the law runes, and I don't know what the best rune is to runecraft right now. It's been so long since actually doing this. I guess fire runes up to body runes would be best, and then body to cosmic, because I'm not going to do the combo runes. So probably would be best to get some body to do fire to body. Fire altar's not that far from a bank. Then body, where the hell is the body? I think that's near Edgeville. Unless it changed. But I don't have a body talisman. Nor do I have a fire talisman. I need to do cosmic runes. Which I think I have a cosmic talisman. I don't know if I have a chaos. And some asshole is playing their music extremely loud. I don't even have a law talisman. I, wow, I'm so used to RS3, I can forget I don't have these things. Like, I don't even know what talismans I have. I'll have to go check. It kind of sucks when you switch games and you forget about it. I might not be playing much on this account this weekend, but I mean, after this weekend I will. Oh, a question for you, our old school RuneScapers. If you made it this far, is comment down below. What how would you feel about this if Jagex did it? Currently on RuneScape 3, they have something called May Weekends, in which like they have double charm drops. They have where you could choose Slayer assignments for Slayer, or like you get to choose between two, and you could choose like if it's a you could choose what boss Slayer assignments, stuff like that. How would you feel if they did that to like old school? Out of curiosity, like if all of a sudden they decided, hey, we're gonna bring out these weekends once in a while, you get to choose between two Slayer assignments, which one you want to do, and you can even ask them if to do the same for bosses. You could choose between two boss Slayer assignments. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. All right, I do have a cosmic talisman. I just don't have a fire. I have a mind, an air, a water, an earth, nature, cosmic, and bhakti. I don't know if I have any tiara. Yeah, I have a earth and a mind tiara. To tell you the truth, I should try and get all the talismans and then make a omni talisman. So I could runecraft probably body runes until I get the level, and then, well, mind runes to body, and then body to cosmic. But then I literally would have to go from cosmic all the way to nature. Well, that'd give me a lot of cosmic runes, but well, yeah, I would need them for infinity. Oh god, how is fighting the magic user, Dagannoth, one of the Dagannoth Kings, the major one. How is that in old school? I'd never taken on the Dagannoth Kings in old school. Like, even before EOC, I never took them on. I was always afraid of them. I don't know, just something about having to fight 3 bosses at once kind of always spooked me. I always thought that they were gonna wreck you in like 2 hits. I don't know if it is in old school. I haven't actually taken on any bosses on my main. But in RS3, you can have the choice between going into the dungeon alone without having to pay, or you could pay a lump sum of money and have a whole thing to yourself. Oh god. Jagex, get rid of those fucking things. They're gonna kill me one of these times. Anyways, how would you guys feel if that was in old school? Just, you know, you guys are sitting there and you go to fight General Grador, you get all the kill count, or Krill Setzeroth. You get the kill count, and you go to the door, and you find that there's someone in that room. Now, you don't want to hop worlds, but you do have some money on you. So it's like you could just right-click and choose to buy an instance, and you can even put, like, some cash into... Similar to that of Nightmare Zone, you can put in a coffer. So you can store some money there. So it's like, okay, you can pay maybe, I don't know. That would probably be up to Jagex. I would say probably God Wars dungeon bosses. Ooh, what, 50k an hour? Would you guys think that would be worth it? Just so you can have your own private instance for 1 hour, you have 50k, you pay 50k GP, and you don't have to worry about anyone crashing you. You can have it set to friends only if you want to take friends in, stuff like that. Would you think that would make the game better? Or would you think that would make it worse? I don't know, comment down below if you think it would make it better or worse. And yeah, just let me know what you guys' opinions on things like that are. And I'll see all you lovely people later on. I hope you have a great day. Bye, everybody.